jab after that.
You played a real good game.
I played a very good game.
Truthfully, it's my time, and I think this is the year where I'm gonna make them hate me even more.
We gonna lose. We can't lose. Because all we do is win.
That seems pretty awesome. It's incredible, man. He's definitely a special human being, you know, in everything he does, you know, in the boxing gym. He's a people's champion, you know. He's constantly giving back to others. And, you know, you see the human side of him, you know, aside from the fighter.
Boy, after he knocks out his opponent this fight.
Just doing things like this is what really matters, you know, at the end of it. When I'm in there in the gym, I'm having a great time. That's what I love to do. But over here, you know, it's just all about giving back. Just stay tuned, man. You guys can win one of these too, one of these back.
Inside Teofimo's camp, the focus is laser sharp. Every pad session becomes a masterclass in preparation as Milton Lacroix fine-tunes every detail. They're building a game plan specifically designed to counter Shakur's slick, technical approach and lightning-fast reactions.
Training cat, like everything is fun. It's a fun day every day, but it's serious when he's sparring. He gets down to nitty-gritty, does his thing, just embarrasses a lot of the sparring partners. And again, I tell him, have fun in there. Like, just make boxing great again, make boxing fun again. Oh, it is a little one.
Man, I've been working my ass off so much.
His opponent is undefeated. He's a frigidity boxer. He jumps in, jumps out. But there's one thing we see that he don't do, and we'll tell you when we do it to him. I can't tell you now, but I'm gonna tell you later.
Takeover Sports.
The atmosphere at Teofimo's gym stays electric with fresh sparring partners cycling through constantly. Each new face brings different looks and challenges, keeping everyone on their toes. Over at Shakur's facility, the energy centers around speed work and surgical precision. His pad sessions are like watching art in motion.
Tom, you got Tom in the pussy. January 31st. Cool gonna beat your bitch ass. Yeah, put that in there.
Up a little bit. Shadow boxing, get some sparring. Maybe about.
Shakur puts in serious work under the guidance of head coach Wally Moses, with his grandfather watching every move. You can see it in his eyes during those 8 to 10 round sessions. This feels like his breakout moment, and he's embracing every second of preparation.
Make paper like this so you can point your fingers. I say that's the bad guy. So, will I make you good? Yeah, get ready. We need to be pushed today. Bring the smoke, baby. Yep, that's body. Yep, that's that body. July 12th, demolishment. We're gonna demolish it. Guys way too slow, sports too sharp, too fast, too strong.
Watch Shakur attack the heavy bag and you'll understand the dedication. Each combination flows with purpose as he builds toward January 31st. Even when exhaustion creeps in, he pushes through, perfecting the timing and power that could define this fight.
We gonna sell to you. Guarantee
Tio Guinea, bro. The takeover is over.
All work Eastwood. Come on, bad motherfucker. I'm the best nigga in boxing, gang. You don't even know.
During his recent interview, Shakur laid out his vision crystal clear. Beat Teofimo, and he believes a spot among the world's top 4 fighters opens up immediately. His confidence isn't empty talk. It's egged by the same precision he shows in training. Shakur gives Teo full credit for his abilities, but explains why this matchup made perfect sense. Facing someone of Teo's caliber forces growth in ways easier fights never could. The timing, strategy, and technique all get pushed to new levels when you're sharing the ring with elite talent. This approach shows Shakur's commitment to reaching the pinnacle of the sport through the hardest possible path.
Yeah, bigger name, and also he got the more accolades. He's been undisputed before. He done won belts at 35, won belts at 30, at 40. So he's more accomplished. So I know that would be a better name on my resume.
Yeah, a lot of people saying that this is going to be a tough fight for you.
I mean, they absolutely right to have their opinion. I already know this guy's good. I done came up in the amateurs with him. I chose this for that reason. Like, I chose this because I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to put myself in a situation to where I'm able to raise my game up to another level. So that was my whole purpose.
Do you feel like you got to be real dominant in this fight? Because, I mean, Teo, he from New York, and, you know, you having a fight in New York, and the judges, man. You never know, yo.
He not from New York, but he not from New York. He not from New York. He probably was born in New York, but, like, being from New York is like I'm raised and I'm brought up in New York. And I known him for years and years, and I always seen him out of Florida. Like, that's where he was out of, Florida. So I don't look at him like a fighter that's from New York. So, but do I gotta be dominant? I think every fight that I set up, I want to be dominant. I don't care who in front of me. I want to dominate. I want to beat you to where judges don't feel like they can rob me. So I always got that feeling. I always got that chip on my shoulder.
If you do win this fight, what do you think it does for your career?
I think it put me top 5 pound for pound. I think it puts me like one of the best fighters in my era. I think it just established that I'm that guy. Like, I beat one of the 4 kings that they call the 4 kings, and it also depends on the fashion that I do it. So it's gonna be interesting.
Meanwhile, Teo embraces everything about this moment. He knows fans have been waiting for exactly this type of matchup, and he's feeding off that energy. The pressure doesn't faze him, it drives him forward during every training session. His daily routine revolves around perfecting every aspect of his game: power, timing, conditioning, mental preparation. Nothing gets overlooked as he builds toward a performance that lives up to the massive expectations surrounding this bout.
The reason why this fight is happening is because we want it bad. We want to be number 1, you know, in boxing, so to speak. He's coming for my crown at the, you know, super lightweight division. And honestly, nevertheless, it's all about the fans.
So who actually has the better resume between these two?
Man, I'll tell you again, honestly, it doesn't matter until we hang up the gloves. I think that we still have such a long, depending how well we do with our health, we got a long career ahead of us, man. So this is just something for everybody for 2026. We started off with a bang, and we go from there.
The tension showed during their face-off when Shakur picked up on something interesting. He sensed jealousy from Teo as the spotlight shifted more toward him recently. That underlying emotion adds another layer to their rivalry, though both fighters keep channeling everything into their preparation.
Oh, he fought for Team USA, got a silver medal. And,
not during them times though,
and
bro.
the whole thing
not
was
during them times.
pushed.
I'm speaking on the times where I felt like you had a push start. You got the you used to be ahead of me far as like You was the code on Terrence Crawford card. I was underneath. Then you got the opportunity to fight with Lomachenko. And after that, I felt like I kind of got pushed more than you, and you felt some type of way about the way that I was pushed more than you when it came down to ESPN. I remember you saying a little comment with the ESPN only like black fighters and all that kind of stuff. And when you said that, I kind of felt like it was a shot at me. So I felt like it was a little bit of jealousy.
Roy Jones Jr. breaks down how different today's boxing world operates compared to his era. Back then, respect meant something concrete, and crossing certain lines brought immediate consequences. Fighters understood the difference between confidence and disrespect, especially when standing face to face. That code kept things professional and accountable outside the ring. Roy sees how social media and entertainment value have changed the game for modern fighters. The boundaries between confidence and disrespect get blurred when everything becomes content and hype. Online bravado replaces real confrontation, turning rivalries into performances rather than genuine competition. Still, Roy emphasizes that true greatness comes from the same fundamentals it always has. Hard work, preparation, and respect for the craft matter more than any amount of social media noise. The fighters who truly succeed balance promotion with professionalism and let their skills do the talking when it matters most.
Y'all don't hear me a lot of time when I say it. There's old school and there's new school. Old school has something that had been said, they would not have allowed us to be able to come face to face. Because you don't say it to me and think I ain't finna try to tear your head off as soon as I get close to you.
Well, you're not gonna wait till a fight night. You're gonna get it in that day.
Because some things are too because sometimes you go a little bit beyond respect. That's disrespectful. If you disrespect me on any level, we fighting then. Now I'm gonna try to hold it together but if you disrespect me, which is what he just did, I'm not gonna ask him about what he's talking about. When I get close enough, I'm finna show him what I ain't talking about. You understand where I'm coming from? So there's a difference. That's why I say you gotta know the difference from the old school and the new school. Had he said that in my day, they could not. I would tell him, listen, whatever y'all do, don't let me get close to him. Because if I get close to him.
This matchup has the entire boxing community buzzing with analysis and predictions. Every piece of footage gets dissected for hints about strategy and readiness. Jermaine Ortiz offers his take, noting how much Shakur has matured since his earlier fights. That growth makes him less likely to make costly mistakes against someone as dangerous as Teo. Ortiz points to Shakur's ring IQ and adaptability as potential game changers in this type of high-level matchup. The contrast in styles makes this fight absolutely fascinating to break down. Shakur brings exceptional speed and technical mastery that lets him control range and rhythm. His ability to read situations and adjust mid-fight sets him apart from most fighters at this level. Teo counters with explosive power and relentless pressure that can end things in an instant. His aggressive mindset keeps opponents guessing and forces constant alertness. This isn't just about physical attributes, though. Mental toughness, strategic execution, and preparation under pressure will determine the winner. Fans are getting exactly what they want: elite skill, tactical chess matches, and the promise of fireworks. The anticipation keeps building as everyone waits to see which fighter seizes this career-defining moment.
Maybe a glimpse or two.
Why?
And one, Shakur said it himself after that fight that he wasn't gonna fight like that again. And that's the main reason. He said he wasn't gonna do it. And
Teo's cracking like that?
To 140, which is really, huh?
Is Teo cracking?
No, I don't think. I think he had more of a threat with the Zepeda as a puncher and Teofimo. But he's going up a weight class. That's not actually his weight class as well.
You think that'll play a factor?
No, that would play a factor in him not fighting in the pocket how he did with Zepeda.
Got you.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, because of the style, you feel like he's gonna be in and out, moving around, making sure that
in and out,
doing things that Teo don't like.
He got longer arms. You know, I think he'll just keep him He'll keep him at bay. You know, Teo's a tricky fighter too, so not saying that he can't, you know, slip in and catch him with a couple shots, but Shakur, I think he's gonna be defensively sound. He doesn't like getting hit, and I think he's gonna stick to that.
You know, as far as Shakur is concerned and Teo, when you look at the speed, when you look at the timing, who do you feel like has that edge when it comes down to that? It could be separate. It could be somebody got the speed and somebody else got the timing.
Vezienis drops some serious knowledge about what Teo needs to understand going into this fight. Shakur Stevenson demands complete respect because his combination of speed, technique, and ring intelligence creates constant danger. Teo's power and skill are undeniable, but he needs to respect how Shakur controls distance and finds openings with surgical precision. Every round will test both fighters mentally and physically, but Innes warns that underestimating Stevenson could prove disastrous. He emphasizes how Shakur's preparation and experience allow him to problem solve under the brightest lights. Success in this fight comes down to strategy and execution, not just power or promotional hype. That's a message everyone should remember.
And I gotta tell everybody that Whichcomb is real athletic too. Teofimo. So I mean, I don't think it's gonna be an easy fight. You know what I mean? People think, you know, a lot of people say it's gonna be easy and all. Nah. Teofimo can punch and he can box. And like I said, he's real athletic. So, you know what I mean? That'll make it a little difficult right there. You know what I mean?
I see a lot of people going back and forth with it. Some people think Teo got the advantage because of the weight and that he's athletic and explosive. Some people say Shakur is the better boxer.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
How you see that fight ending?
Well, they saying, you know, they got the weight and all that. I see Shakur box big guys, light heavyweights and all that stuff. Just like, you know, they box heavyweights and put the heavyweights down.
That wraps up everything for now. Catch you next time.